Well, a lot of those areas are markets that exhibit what we call price cycling, a very predictable behavior of prices kind of going down and then spiking all in one day, which is different. Most markets see small fluctuations passed along on a daily basis, whereas these areas that price cycle ignore those daily changes for several weeks and then all at once pass 2 weeks worth of daily changes along in one fell swoop. And so it's a predictable behavior, but it generally is only in some states where there are major retailers that have many stations. It's something that the FTC has documented. Can often actually lead to lower prices. That is, it forces competition. There are much more aggressive decreases in those markets. The problem is getting the timing right. But that's why some of the states are making a big jump up, because they haven't gone up in potentially several weeks. And now, because of a huge increase in the wholesale price of gasoline, we're now at an inflection point where they basically have to pass along a big increase because they've ignored it for the last 2 weeks. Well, it gives people a buying opportunity, right? And that is that prices, if prices are an upward trend, areas that price cycle are an advantage because they keep prices from going up as quickly. But it can bring a big change all at once. So the FTC has found that areas that price cycle tend to be about a penny a gallon cheaper. It is a more of a buying opportunity because instead of prices actively going up every day, they go down for a week or two and then they make a big jump up. Well, probably in another week or two, it could be sooner. A lot of how often the jumps happen is really a combination of how much prices go up, right? If the market is overall pretty steady and there aren't a whole lot of increases, then it may be 1 to 2 or even 3 weeks before we see those big spikes. But if the price of oil is actively going up, we could see a couple of those spikes in a week. So it's all really contingent on how much prices go up. But I do expect this roller coaster ride to continue. Now that prices have gone up, well, they may start inching down, but there could be another price hike either later this week or next week.